terrible fucking shooting. They got an MG on the left side, I don't know where, but it's pinning down the guys trying to cross over here. So, kind of a dodgy position I'm in. I don't think very many of us have actually got across the bridge yet, so kind of hanging out without much support. Try and get off of here if I can without getting shot. Ooh, that isn't without getting shot. Whoa! Our guys shooting at us. I guess we are playing as the Americans. Makes sense. Fuck. It's a new map, I think. I haven't played this one before. Also going rifleman for once, because I kind of don't feel like going medic today. Well, maybe later, but not yet though. See, I'm not even sure where I hit from. I think it was actually a guy up here. A few nice big pitfalls here to tumble off of. That's a tank.
What the fuck?
I'll keep those 18.
You guys across the east. Jesus. Is that friendly? I think it is. Can't tell. No, that is not friendly. Shit. Where'd he go? Okay, I think that was him. It's up there. This is the part where I wish I had a grenade launcher for my rifle. He hasn't seen me at least.
Yeah, a machine gunner, yeah. Who was the squad lead? It's not like it even fucking matters. Let's get across the bridge.
Got him.
Who was the squad leader? I think it's like Bell.
Got one. It's a fucking tiger. Someone saw me. Oh well, pretty good run there.
Push the bridge.
Hey Monch.
Pop smokes and run.
I'm on the 7th cab server.
20 beams low.
Say again?
20 beams low.
Yeah, hi, you're kinda quiet.
I have my game talk on all the way down. So no more stuff in my...
Yeah, but now I can't hear you.
Am I good now?
Yeah. I mean, back to scuffed, but at least I can hear what you're saying.
That was me with all the game turned on. Back to my Moxie mic. What server are you on?
7th cav. I think it's like the only populated server at the moment. Well, that isn't in Europe.
Yours no.
Say again?
Where's it? Yeah, yours.
I'm on US, by the way. My M1.
USA, USA, USA.
Yeah, no,
is the
minutes.
US still dominant because everyone gets an M1 Garrett?
Well, I mean, on this map we're getting kind of wrecked because we have to cross the rail bridge, but yeah, the M1 is still god tier.
Yeah, there's really no way to bounce around Marines and this.
It's almost like the Germans were backwards and under-equipped.
What about the Brit bombs? Or
The Enfield is a much better military rifle than the Mauser. And I will stand by that statement till the day I die.
Fucking bridge if we can get across that left one.
Which fucking sticky bolts all the time.
Yeah, the Mosin was an issue, but the Soviets had a lot more automatics and semi-automatics than the Germans did anyway.
Yeah, but like that was like mostly a thing with like a specific kind of unit and a specific sub-unit within like
No.
You know, like the storm section.
No, it's those sections were organised out of the existing Orbat of units. Typically, a given unit would have so many SVT-40s and so many Papa Shahs, and under their own initiative, if they were fighting in a built-up area, they would organise those guys into groups. But the organic weaponry of that unit would include a certain amount of weapons. You'd usually have at least one SVT in a squad and a couple of Papa Shahs or Sudayevs.
Hello.
Semi-autos would usually be issued to like team leaders, NCOs. Same as the submachine guns; those that go to NCOs and officers generally. You know, people who kind of want small, handy weapons.
You're like studying an element away from.
I mean, the other thing with the Mosin is that they were fighting against the Germans who had a lot of the same limitations. Now, I'm not going to say the Mosin's a better sort of general issue rifle than the K98 because it is very clearly not. But it kind of, you know, a lot of the Mosin's disadvantages disappeared when you consider the fact that the Germans were largely in the same boat, and nobody wants to fire a fucking K98 or a Mosin more than about 10 or 20 times in one sitting, if that, because both of them kick very hard and are very uncomfortable to shoot. Like, K98s are really nice rifles, but they are overhyped as shit and back. They're unpleasant to shoot. They're, you know, they're well made, but they're too well made, if that makes sense. The Enfield was, as far as I'm concerned, the standout best and really only good bolt-action service rifle of the Second World War.
Fuck!
We still haven't got off this fucking bridge. Oh my god. I've crossed it like 3 times, or 2 or 3 times. The second time I actually got a foothold and started killing Germans, but I was the only one there. No one else is fucking moving up. Might take the BAR. Is there an actual medic here?
We're doing on the bridge. Oh. Yeah.
We actually may break through.
I've been forced into this position.
See, they're saying that they may break through now, but, like, they could have broken through 5 minutes ago, when I broke through. There was nothing defending the bridge 5 minutes ago. I mean, the tank was there, but the tank was also not paying attention, because it had shit to deal with on the other side here. Oh, good, we've captured the crossing. Okay, well there we go. Now we're in with a chance. See if this medic gets me up. No, he's gonna run right past me. He might be on top of the bridge. Well, I don't want to waste a ticket, but since the medics are ignoring me, and we do need someone on the BAR. Yeah, we got a pontoon bridge over there. Good. Let's see if we can force our way across here. Maybe not.
We look right to know who win this or not.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, get to the other bridge. Shit. I don't think there's... No, there are stairs here.
Ain't gonna need no more.
Yeah, I got across there by myself earlier and I iced a whole bunch of Germans, but I had no backup whatsoever. Because, you know, imagine working as a team. Imagine exploiting your teammates' breakthroughs. Oof. Okay, they do have a machine gun covering the Bailey Bridge. Actually, this isn't even a proper Bailey Bridge. This is a straight up pontoon, I think. Whoa! Jesus. Yeah, okay, they have MGs covering both.
We have a bar over the glorious M1919 man portable meme.
Because I don't want to be logging that fucking thing around.
Wow.
See if this medic gets me out. At least we got guys across the bridge now, we just need to get some rallies up. Get the mobile spawn off the fucking bridge. Medic! Of course he just runs past me and then gets shot. Fuck, I can't tell if those are Germans up there or Americans. And someone's firing over my head. Imagine being such a 5-head you suppress your own fucking support weapon. Fuck killed me. Ah, and the next map is the same map, but a different game mode. Shit. Because this match went so well. Oh my god, look at the commander on the German team.
What? Grommel?
Yeah.
I said that earlier. Fucking 5-head.
I didn't hear. I was busy getting shot at by my own teammates. The authentic American experience. Oh, yuck. I got fucking order balance of Germans. Whatever, we'll run with it.
It's not all balance. I'm pretty sure you like straight up like stay with your same team.
Maybe.
Time to swap over to the meme.
I'm just gonna stay on this team. I don't play the Germans very much.
Airborne all the way or die.
You definitely notice the huge fucking disadvantage you're at compared to the Americans. Even the British, like on an individual rifleman level, you just have no firepower by comparison. Which is, like, it's accurate. The Germans, they didn't entirely rely on their machine gun, but they largely did for their organic firepower. So did the Brits. Everyone assumes that the Allies didn't. They did too. Just not quite as heavily. Because, you know, their actual riflemen had decent rifles. Alright, the squad's got one rule,
you gotta have a mic to be in the squad. So we'll do a mic check. Insane. Hello? Freddy. Hello. Melky. Boy.
Hello.
Hey, what are you doing?
I don't know. Please help.
Lipic.
Privyet.
Cloud9. Alright, boy, and Cloud9, you guys got mics?
Yeah, so which car should we go?
Fucking...
Doesn't matter
truck.
anyway, because nothing else is available.
Do you have actual melee weapons yet?
You can fix
Oh, this
bayonets,
thing,
dude.
Like how?
You've been able to for ages. See,
How? See.
Into the truck, let's go.
I wish you could in squad.
So when your bayonet is on, when you press the left click, release,
I can't remember what it is for the bayonet onto melee.
alright, so like at least you can actually like, shoot.
Waiting
while
for our
running
medic.
around. Like old PR.
Running over our medic.
Let's go.
Let's go, bro.
Or we just got kid maneuvered.
Or you can just go through that fence.
Yeah, because for whatever reason they didn't make fences destructible, they just made it so vehicles could drive through them instead. Kind of a bizarre half-assed way of doing things.
So that's actually at least more than fucking.
Yeah,
we're
it
not gonna
is,
take the
but
front,
still,
we're
it's
gonna
kind of
pull up the
weird.
rear. So we'll cap entrance real quick. Dismount. Don't we have to cap east entrance, or am I a dumbass?
Yeah, Munge, it's your change fire mode key from PR.
What the fuck was that then? I
What?
forgot.
Mid mouse.
Yeah, just go for it. Fuck yeah. Never mind, let's load back up.
Alright, load up.
With bayonet?
Yeah,
Oh no, alright, but you then.
yeah. Check your bindings.
Oh, it's
Hey, with me,
caps lock.
I'm coming.
Alright, load up.
Most of, pretty much all
Blade,
of the guards
Glorious
leave
Tiger,
backyard.
XP.
Or actually, I can count it.
Yeah, you got it? You got backyards?
Yeah.
Alright,
I
we're
assume
going
that's
to
not heavy
church.
tank. Then.
Yeah, but what else are we gonna have for a heavy tank?
Glorious Tiger 2 even better.
I don't think the Tiger 2's in the game. Is it?
Tiger 2 even
We're
better.
gonna
Kit
stop
style
capping these
helm.
backup points. We're gonna go and join the fight on church, because we gotta stop them from taking any more caps. Okay.
You Pershing see a yank heavy tank, right?
Alright, dismount.
Sort of. It was classified as a heavy when it came out by weight, but it later got reclassed to medium. Doesn't really matter anyway, since like it's all service a grand total. Well, combat a grand total of once.
Pershing?
Yeah, the Pershing was introduced right at the end of the war.
No, wait, what was the actual heavy?
They didn't have one. Well, that correction, they did. They just didn't move them to Europe because there was no point.
Push through the
For
building and
infantry
into the
support,
church.
they used the
I got
105
barricades in
Sherman,
front of 'em.
which is just like, especially the jumbo. They take a jumbo and whack the 105 howitzer in, and that was your kind of breakthrough heavy tank, even though it was technically still a medium. They did have heavies like the M6, but they didn't transport them to Europe because it was just, it made no sense logistically.
The church courtyard.
Are they going to give us anti-tank grenades as like a thing they can do?
Shit, push the gardens, push the gardens. They have a squad in backyards, we need to go reinforce that. Oh, never mind, stay in the car. Enemy
Oh
over.
shit.
Yeet! Back. Nazad. I wish we had anti-tank grenades. Isn't an anti-tank grenade something that you just give to people? I
Say
don't like,
again?
having a designated, anti-tank grenade operator.
Yeah, I think so. The Germans had some funky ones too, like they'd literally just stick the heads from.
Up like 7.
Yeah.
on one. Yeah.
Come on, go with Come on, 9, you can do it. Wait.
Oh shit, there's a guy right behind us. I don't know this map, so
Is that ABC still at that crossroads?
Oh my god, dude. No one on our team went for our next point, which is backyards. What does this mean? Like, we all went to see if we can delay in that church. It's such a meme. There's no point being at church.
Yeah.
We have a medic or...
Are you down?
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, we have no medic then.
Alright, retreat out of church, make your way to gardens.
Behind the road, about 3 enemies. I can't see the
Alright,
way.
the other squad better get fucking backyard to see this shit.
Okay, respawn if we to the east and hold there. I'm down, leave it.
Make sure I have a full
Yep.
chamber. I guess it
Alright.
makes 9 people.
Follow me.
Respawn on the FOB if you dead, move to backyards. We gotta
Are
go
there
out
any adverse
reinforce.
effects for having a bayonet on your gun while firing? Is that like if you say some shit?
I have no idea.
Oh, we're getting. Oh, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Oh, yeah. This is actually all full.
There are
Manage
enemies
yourself, bro.
nearby, yeah.
We have enemies in back, I can't put one down. Rifleman or a sniper nearby. Push out of that building, let's go.
I think maybe it was real close. Just like this wild.
Spread out,
Yeah,
stick
wait,
in groups
no.
of twos. Don't go
close
off
is
by
the-
yourself. Stick with somebody else.
No, how close is the enemy to you?
If you don't know how to push C to put a bayonet on,
Yeah, they're
melee
really
button
close.
is
I can
H.
hear that.
Clear the buildings. When you got your
Oh,
cars, you
yeah.
can't do shit.
Yeah, behind that building.
Give your bayonets on.
Back.
Go.
Yeah, that's a goddamn grease gun going on.
You got a
Going
grenade?
towards
Yeah, I'm gonna
south.
pop
They're all
smoke.
hiding
Hold on, I'm
behind
gonna
those
pop smoke.
buildings. Roger.
Yeet! Right.
Can't see where it's coming from.
Man,
Where
this
is
sucks.
he?
Like, hold on. The rest southwest down.
street. South.
My god, I would rather play squad. I wish I had.
Upstairs.
Yep.
Where the fuck is he?
Upstairs window.
I see him. He ducked back down. Firing, suppressing. I wish I had a squad compass thing.
Suppress.
Pressing, move up.
That's suppressing me as well.
Second floor.
Every time you fire, it
Behind
suppresses
the
me.
road, behind the road.
God damn it.
Chinese player. Behind you.
Good. That's such a meme. Like that was like very far away from you.
I know.
Yo,
The suppression's overblown in this.
Wait, hold on. So like, if we do a high and low, like does that as well?
Fuck it!
I want that fuck dead.
No, die.
Make sure you have your bayonets on.
Done, you suka.
Nice.
Another one. Yeah.
More than one.
He's right above.
Just throw a grenade.
Grenade! Is there more on the second floor?
Oh, that was scary.
Yeah, more on signal. Go wait for the other demon.
He's still alive up there, I saw him.
Oh no, is that an enemy vehicle?
Shit, bottom floor.
We should break contact and push back to Talons because we're very made sure this was secured. That's a base alpha enemy vehicle, not sure what.
Up, top floor.
So it has to use a
Top
pistol.
floor.
I keep forgetting that
Top
you get a
floor,
pistol in
top
this.
floor.
I'm so used to Red
Yeah,
Orchestra.
the SMG Thompson.
The rifleman doesn't get a pistol.
Doesn't he?
Like, yeah.
I thought he used to, because I remember seeing that and being like, oh jeez. Might just be for the Americans and the Brits then, because they're paratroopers, I guess.
What's going on down there?
We're gonna spawn back on the hot
Do I have? Oh yeah, no, I don't have a pistol anyway, so I can't use one. Yeah, no secondary weapon.
I just killed both of them.
Should be able to have a pistol where it's like either personal bought or fucking looted, to be honest.
No, only the Allies did that, the Germans didn't. Unless you're like an officer or something. The Germans didn't have enough fucking pistols to do that in the first place.
Yeah, but like they go.
Okay, respawn at that the FOB on the east side of the city and push the gardens.
Some Soviet.
Forget
Navy.
about backyards. If you're still alive in backyards, move with me up to gardens.
Yeah, right behind you.
What I should have done was I should have just lobbed a fucking grenade up there as soon as he went down. But brain too slow. He figured that one out and came down the stairs, which was, you know, a good power move on his part. Because if he stayed up there, he
Is
would
that
have got
accurate?
killed.
Yeah.
Like, get over. I just got stopped dead by like a fucking 4-inch curb.
I see a lot of enemies. South.
Do I have AT at all? Did no fucking big brain pick AT?
Oh,
We're running in the road.
Oh my god, we have an hour to pick a marksman or you know, taking an AT.
How the fuck did he hit me? How the fuck? Munge, there's one directly across from where I'm looking. I got shot through a fucking wall, I think. That or he could just see the corner of my shoulder or something. There's one directly across in the building, where my body is pointed. Holy shit, okay. Well, that solves that problem. Thanks, medic. I'm glad at least in this you can do the zoom in thing. Although the fact that it's like time limited pisses me off.
If you're dead, spawn at the FOB and stay there
This
waiting.
Tiger 1,
You're alive.
this Tiger 1 lost to a smoking Sherman, goddamn. All the variable means were wrong.
It's almost like most of the people that are obsessive about German tanks are shit at using them. Because they think they're invincible.
What routes were through? What is big brain string HGs?
Did our Tiger destroy that Sherman?
What was that?
Yeah, Tiger's down, down.
Oh, slinging HE? The hit effects are very similar for HE and AP in this. Very similar. Yeah, it's hard to tell them apart. Where's the... The squad is so strung out right now. Oh my god. There's one in the building.
Man,
Another Sherman coming
God
in,
bless.
pushing west. pushing west up to the rear of gardens.
We've captured church.
I don't understand why our squad leader was all, you have to have a mic, you're getting kicked from the squad, and then we're not coordinating at all. Like, there is zero leadership going on here.
Alright, make your way to me. From the FOB and move north. If you're still alive, move north.
Took me entirely too long to realize that was an American.
Yeah.
The bar, the fob.
Medic.
West.
Careful, careful. Careful guys, careful guys.
Thanks, dude.
Thank you. No. Thank you.
I forgot, is the entry accurate where you can, like, you know, have your sights on
Everybody
while
regroup
you
on my position.
roll?
Check your mini map.
Is the what?
Is the Enfield accurate in that you can, like, you know, aim down?
Move
Yes,
north. Everybody
it's
move north.
it's
Check
the
your
only
minimap, move north.
bolt-action rifle I can think of where that's
on
possible.
the way to the random
In
mark.
the game?
In real life.
I know in real life, but like in the game.
Yeah, in the game you can do it.
Here we go. Alright, everybody let's go.
I think the sight moves slightly out of alignment while you're bolting, which is, you know, pretty normal, but...
Just keep making your way north.
Like, the Enfield is so much better of a weapon in this. Just like real life. And the M1 is better than both for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Glorious M1 Garand.
For some reason, the Germans in this seem to get the G41 instead of the G43 as well, which I have no idea
Yeah.
why. Considering the G41 was such a colossal piece of shit, I would have thought they would have withdrawn most of it.
In concentration camp slavery.
No, they weren't sabotage, it was just a really shitty rifle. Like, it was a really bad design. Gas trap systems aren't very good. And the way that that one was designed was not good either. Like, the G43 was basically, they took the G41 and then copied the gas system out of the SVT.
Yeah, we're across.
Because the SVT was so much better of a rifle. Like, it still had issues, but holy fuck,
Fucking
it's
rally
better.
point down. You should be good to go.
Oh my god, I'm so fast.
Be advised, there are enemies in the compound. You are rounding around.
Although in squad though, like you don't need a captain because you actually regen stamina very quickly if you
Yeah.
way down.
Get inside this church.
What? We're not defending the actual church. What's this big brain taking us? Oh, whoa, never mind, we're attacking.
Spread out and hold the entrances. Spread out and hold the entrances.
Wait, what's the whole point of being in church? We're not in captain.
Let's go inside.
Oh my god.
Don't fight. Inside.
Don't fight,
Try to
he
get
says.
him up.
There's an
Try to get
American
back
running
inside.
right at me. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Well, get him if he.
Absolute
Inside,
fucking
come on.
five-head.
Oh fuck yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna move towards.
Hold that entrance. Hold that front entrance.
What are you doing? Move towards cap.
We're just gonna hold this for a second until we got reinforcements pushing west of us.
Oh my god. No, that.
This isn't even an entrance, it's a
Enemies
fucking
on the
window.
rally. I got one.
Gotta convert my canteen again.
Very lucky.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah, push out, push to the west entrance. Let's go.
Squad lead, you should try to put down a new rally. The enemy knows.
Heavy armor, you know. Sherman tank, Sherman, in the hole, in the hole, in the hole. In the fucking hole, in the hole.
Go! Get inside the stop. Alright, secure.
Is he dead?
Stay in the bunker, stay in the bunker. Hold west, we're holding west entrance.
Hey, look, someone's behind us.
Enemy
There's
truck,
no
they just
one
drove
behind
us.
us. We're taking.
Yo, can I get two of you guys hold the entrance? Fuck. Senator, the medics stay in here, but medics, what do you go in there? Second entrance.
Enemy vehicle coming down the road, truck. I got eyes on him. Firing.
I think the drive's dead.
I wish you could mobility kill in squad. I mean, it like squad injuries.
On hand.
Oh shit! I just went down towards the that southwest. I'm gonna get you guys up. We'll kill you guys.
Infantry, no.
Hey, when you're about to get back, tell me what to do. Then just sit there.
What's going on? Why are you Get the fuck back here.
My god, this Chinese guy like fucking just went out of his act. And you know, also doesn't calm what kills him. Probably like the biggest pet peeve. But like, you know, they don't
On the left side in the follow the yeah,
Enemy armor coming in.
get away from the windows. Don't piss off that armor. Fall back a little bit. Get out of this room.
Do not go outside. Stay the fuck in here.
Is it first one coming in the
I'm heavy anti-tank. Revive me, medic.
Alright, okay, I'm gonna see if I can sneak in.
Right by the window, right by the window.
Fuck, they're coming up to the... Need a medic.
Give me that good stuff. Give me that yes.
Oh, both backs are down. I have to respond. Rally.
Oh shit, I'm down.
We're basically winning anyways, to be honest.
Alright, medics are down. Respawn on the rally point. It's got 40 seconds left on it.
Oh,
I'll place down a
got stuck
second
in the
one as
shift
soon as I
menu.
can. But I need at least 2 people on me, so I need somebody to fall back to the rally point. Stay on that rally point. Don't move. Don't leave it. Alright.
Did that seriously fucking miss? Did that seriously fucking miss? Oh my god.
Did we seriously just take the entire town and now we're back on defending again? Shit. It went away. Never mind. I spawned at that fucking eastern fob. Just move to objective. Move to entrance. I'll call some of you guys back when I get over there. GG, we got this. They're not gonna push us out of west entrance now. Now when we have that fucking bunker. Ooh, they neutralized it though. We gotta keep going. Hold your spawns if you're dead. Move north to me. If you just spawned, make your way to that rally point.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
I really have to rest. Jesus.
Three squads. Two flags. One guy. There it is.
There we go.
Discharge, follow me into the fray. We need to get back to that fucking bunker.
Good game.
GG.
Hey, squad.
Shit, they're in the hole. Thompson holding the hole. Oh man, we got the most kills, holy shit.
Oh my god, is this a fucking 24/7 grave server? You're kidding.
Good job, boys.
I think it is.
GG.
From what I remember as well, this is a server where they only play on maps where you can be the Americans. I'm gonna jump on the plane about to fly over the trenches. Once an infantry section actually forms.
Hell yeah, airborne time.
Yeah. Go for the trailing one left hand side. Just about to overfly trenches now. Alright. I'm jumping. Oh wait, match hasn't started yet, of course. Genius.
What kind of radio man even do?
Radio.
I mean, squad has in the squad radio though.
Oh, he dumped fucking leader on me. Seriously? I like how you can see off the edge of the map, the river just abruptly ends. I don't think they thought that one through very well. Imagine not having 3D skyboxes in 2019.
I like how you teacup your 1911 when you hold it. It's pretty accurate because that was a retarded stance they did back in the day. It's so dumb. They didn't do that anymore.
They used to one-hand stuff a lot back then too.
Well, I mean, like teacupping, like that was common.
No, I know teacupping was the thing back then, but
yeah,
like
the European meme, the European fucking shooting one-hand shooting.
I have a copy of the manual of arms for the APS, like the full-on fucking manual for it, and it, it shows the hilarious fucking one-handed, hand-on-hip, bladed shooting stance that they used to use.
Did bayonets for the M1 carbine not exist? Because you don't use the like standard Durant bayonet.
No, didn't have bayonet fixtures until after World War II.
Go link up with the score loader.
Like, the M1 carbine wasn't intended as a frontline weapon, it was supposed to be for drivers and fucking cooks and shit. It was only once the paratroopers realised what a good frontline weapon it was that it got pressed into service as one. So it didn't have bayonet logs as originally designed. Out parachute. I see they fixed the canteen. You actually take it out of its pouch to drink it now. I'm with you.
Just a bit right or south.
Copy that.
I'm gonna push right side.
Coming with.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right now.
I'm just gonna follow you boys in.
Enemy south. Gunfire coming from us.
Sniper.
Direct south.
Head down.
Okay, you can hear me. I'm gonna go peek around this, Nah, that guy's already dead. Oh! I think I see a cop there, up that road. Left side. Just for the talk. No, he doesn't. Oh, what the? Contact, wait.
Behind the tree, up the road.
Yeah, copy that.
God, if this man better not die.
He probably will.
Oh my gosh, we didn't even set up a rally. Damn,
No, of course not. Well, because the squad leader is a Radio Man kit, and it's just some random, like, because I got it dumped on me by the guy that made this. Oh, has he?
Yeah.
He must have switched then. Because it got dumped on me literally as soon as we spawned in the plane, and then I dumped it on him because I don't want to fucking lead today.
Is the server dying? Yeah, the server's dying because there's only one infantry section.
Well, it probably doesn't help they're just repeating the same fucking map over and over again.
Wanna change the meme then?
There's no other server to go to unless you want 400 ping.
Maybe.
Wait until this match is over and then I'm probably going to switch to squad unless something interesting happens. Up the road, moving right to left, top of the hill.
Medic. This Drainlet medic went for the other people instead of like, you know, the other medic.
Fuck. Fuck! Ah, he got into cover.
I got you, don't worry. Stand still. Stan's going in.
They're crawling right up on us.
Yeah.
We need to get into this fucking creek line and get to that house or something. This is too exposed here.
Go. Out, yeah. I'm in. Go clear this bunker. Okay, you can come.
Two-story house.
Wolfie going in. Wolfie going in.
Absolutely
Get inside
surrounded.
right now. Oh god. Wolfie going in.
There's one in the two-story right next to us.
Wolfie in, I'll banshee. I can't move you because you're in the way. Alright, there you go.
Set a priority point, please.
You know, we probably should have spawned at main. Because there's absolutely fuck all attacking the east side of the bridge where the actual objective is. So all we're doing here is just getting farmed, pretty much.
Actually molding.
I'm down in the creek bed, but I wouldn't bother trying to
Yeah.
get to me, because there's at least one in that house. I'm gonna respawn.
Like how I even get shot in cover, I just fucking my aim gets me thrown off, that's so dumb. The round just like lands on the floor like 5 minutes from me. It's probably why the game has been deserted for so long, because no one likes the suppression mechanics at all.
Yeah, they're way overdone.
Yeah, server's dead. I'm just gonna exit and eat some food.
Yeah, I might jump out next time I get killed and switch to the squad. I think probably the main reason this server is dead is because they're just playing the same fucking map over and over. But again, this is the only populated non-European server, so...
Like in general, do I feel like people feel like...
Well, I mean, I checked the server list and there was this and one, I think it was a 41 server, the
no one likes,
UK one. That's it.
likes getting fucking aim punched when like a bullet lands 5 meters away from them.
No one likes getting fucking aim punched when their squad mate immediately behind them shoots like 5 meters to their left. Like, the suppression is just absurd.
But it's realistic. Ooh.
A shining example of when not to listen to the "but it's realistic" crowd. Yeah, I'm getting suppressed by a teammate who's shooting way over my head from behind
I don't
me.
think that even happens like in real life. Like, you know, like straight round happens. Fucking spaz out.
You don't.
Yeah.
Like, if this was true, the people who are downrange during a fucking range practice would be, like, scarred for life from all the rounds cracking directly over their head. Oh my god, the iron sights on this fucking gun are broken as shit.
Yeah, like some absolute R word on like one of those like R worded fucking brick bombs that hang out in
I
that.
couldn't tell if they were fucking friendly or enemy, because
Yeah.
the map marker disappears when you're in a vehicle, apparently.
Because they decide to fucking make suppression just like absolutely memey. Like you just get a burst of 5 rounds next to you, like your entire screen turns white. It's put.
Suppression mechanics are garbage, like 90% of the
Yeah,
time. They
that's
make
garbage.
no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like.
Like, okay, so I can understand why people want to put suppression mechanics in, but it's a bad idea. The reason they want to put suppression mechanics in is to stop people from just sitting there and sniping with supreme accuracy when they're being shot at. But that's more of a problem with the way that most games handle accuracy and shooting mechanics than actual suppression. Like, instead of making it so that a shot anywhere near you aim punches you, it should be made just really unstable to aim unless you have a perfectly built position. But no one wants that because it's fucking frustrating. Like, if you want to see a game that does shooting kind of properly, the original Brothers in Arms games, like, it was so hopelessly inaccurate to use your M1 at any kind of range in that. Obviously, you couldn't rest your rifle, the game didn't have that mechanic, but you're running around all day, you've had no sleep, you've just jumped out of a fucking plane, you're carrying, like, probably 20, 30 kilos of gear, and a 5 kilo rifle. Good luck having steady aim, like, unless you rest on a wall or something, and even then it's going to be a bit all over the place. And this is the problem that Armour has as well. Armour 3, Armour 2 wasn't as bad with this, but Armour 3's issue is that your guy is, although he has, like, no stamina and can't run more than 5 meters without keeling over, he can shoot with perfect precision no matter how winded he is. So, like in Armour, particularly if you can rest your weapon on something, it's not so bad standing up, but if you can rest your weapon on something, it basically gets rid of all of the aim penalties, and so you can take an AK and engage point targets at 800 meters, which is just, like, good luck. Not because, you know, it's not an issue of the accuracy of the weapon, it's an issue of the accuracy of the player and how they handle the weapon. That's the problem. Like, for instance, your average World War II rifle is about a 3-4 minute of angle rifle, so about a 4-inch group at 100 yards. It's not that accurate, but it's accurate enough that if you've got really steady aim, you're going to kill, you know, whatever you're aiming at every time. And because a lot of games don't really give you anything more than a very slight sway, and then that sway goes away if you're prone or if you're resting the weapon, it's just too accurate. Like, they need to work on that rather than
I feel like the
suppression
main
bullshit.
reason for that meme suppression retardation is that how they wait to react realistically when they get shot or some shit. It's
Well-
dumb because like people do, and like people who do actually, like, you know, expose themselves to like coming fire their way eventually die. So it's fine enough as it is, like in squad, where you don't, like, your screen doesn't turn like wet as shit. You get aim punched.
If you get hit, you should get fucked up. Like, it should have to actually... Maybe if it passes within a very small space of you, like within a meter at most, but probably even less than that. If you get around within, say, 6 inches, you might get a slight aim punch or something, which is a flinch, right? Or if you get hit, you should definitely get fucking aim punched. But otherwise, the mechanics are just... It makes no sense. And it's frustrating to work against. Darkest Hour had the same problem. The Darkest Hour mod for Red Orchestra, it had the same problem with suppression. Like, it was way over the top, and anyone shooting anywhere near you, including outgoing friendly fire from behind or next to you, would just aim punch you so badly you couldn't do anything. And it was really frustrating. Really, really frustrating, especially if, you know, there was an MG42 firing 5 meters over your head, you still couldn't aim worth shit. It really annoys me. Like, so many games use half-assed kind of shitty mechanics to try and account for things that are fundamental problems with the way that shooters handle gunplay. Like, I know that people will probably get really mardy if they feel like they're being unfairly neutered with more weapon sway, but honestly, that's how it should be. There should be a lot of weapon sway unless you're full stamina, weapons rested, or you're crouched, sitting, or prone, and even then there should still be some. Like, it shouldn't just go away. And then you've got, like, all the other things, which Squad kind of simulates to an extent. The games are starting to do this now with the eye box. But Squad doesn't do this fully. For instance, in Squad, you can still use your sights to some degree while you're moving prone. Not real well, but they kind of sort of work. Whereas good luck holding your head anywhere near the eye box while you're moving prone. It's kind of like free aim as well. Free aim is... I know why they did it in games like Red Orchestra, the original one, to try and stop people literally drawing a dot on the center of their screen and pretending they're playing Counter-Strike, but free aim is not realistic either. Like, I don't know what portion of people that play tactical shooters actually shoot in real life, let alone have any experience with military sort of firearms handling, but if you're holding a rifle and you're ready to fire, that thing is not moving relative to you. It is locked into your shoulder. Like, where it goes, your eyes go, and you go. You move. You aim with your whole body. The rifle stays fixed. It's your body that does the aiming, not the weapon. So free aim is just no. But that's only shouldered. Like, if you're gonna do it from, this goes into another thing which really annoys me that this wasn't a default feature in Arma. Although I think mods do it, where you should be able to hold the weapon down, you know, under your arm, by your side. It's not really something that militaries do anymore, but this is something that I was still trained to do, so it was still on the books when I was in, is when we were patrolling, you hold the rifle down by your hip and kind of hold that fixed to your body, and then you sweep it wherever your eyes are going, the rifle follows. The idea just being that if you take contact, you can get a couple quick rounds off as you're dashing to cover, then you know you go into your contact drill. But games don't do that. The rifle's either basically in your shoulder, but not iron-sighted, or it's fully aimed.
No low ready.
Yeah, no, that's like, I think some of the Cold War mods for Arma 3 are starting to add stuff like that and fire, you know, like walking fire with machine guns. But it's still really uncommon in games, and the games which do something like that kind of halfway it. I'm going to go into ZSU. It's on Gododok.
Zeus? Yeah. Give me a moment.
But yeah, like, shooting is just handled so wrong in games. And this is something I kind of thought about a lot with the Red Orchestra 2 as well, because that game had a really severe problem with the... Because it wasn't as clunky as RO1 anymore, even though the weapon accuracy was about the same, it was much more precise. Like, you could see better, so you could shoot better, basically, and you didn't have as much sway to contend with, because you could rest weapons and bipod machine guns and things like that on more surfaces. So, in RO2, the kind of big deal there was that your eyes immediately snapped to sight alignment, so you could come off a sprint, go straight into iron sights, and fucking gat someone from halfway across the map straight away, which is just like... I mean, if you've got a good sort of reflexive shooting position where you just automatically... It's basically muscle memory, getting into a good position where you're correctly aligned with the sights, but with iron sights, that is the big thing, getting correctly aligned with the sights. If you're off with that, you're going to be shooting somewhere other than where you think you are. And games don't simulate that at all. Like, pretty much every game ever assumes your rifle to be zeroed to you specifically, and for you to have the best shooting form known to man. You're like absolute fucking Jerry Mitchellek level of shooting proficiency, because you can immediately take a perfect sight picture and make a hit at whatever distance, which is just unrealistic. You know, if it takes a second or two at least to kind of get a good picture once you sight in, that would be a bit closer. You know, you could take a quick snapshot and at close range you might hit, but at longer distances it's not going to get you there. That would be closer to I think what a good mechanic should be. that combined with the actual mechanical accuracy of different weapons, so, you know, your average kind of military rifle is going to be about between 2 and 4 minutes of angle, so they're not that accurate. I mean, they're not terrible, but they're not great. A lot of people, people go on about the alleged inaccuracy of the AK, but, like, an AK isn't really any less inherently accurate than a FAL or a G3 or anything else. Pretty much all military acceptance standards sit around probably 2 to 4 minutes of angle, and they more or less always have. 3 to 4 was usual, or I think 3 to 5 in World War II, depending on country. A World War II sniper rifle acceptance standard would be about 1.5, 2.5. So, I mean, you could buy an out-of-the-box AR that's about half that now. People don't realize how recent the development of sub-MOA accuracy is. Let alone for, like, just commercial rifles. Every Australian server has at least, like, an 8-person queue on right now.
Then just go make some tea while you do it.
Might have to. Be right back. Kettle's on. But yeah, there's so much shit in games that is kind of touted as being realistic or authentic, and it's not. It's just developers trying to abstract stuff that they don't fully understand, or, you know, people in the community with strong opinions about things they don't fucking have any personal experience of.
Meme how, like, the Iron Sight medic for Russians and Americans, I think, you know, gets a grenade and the next and a 7th mag, but for some reason, as soon as you put on a cash tan or a
yeah, no, I know,
that grenade goes away.
I know, it's so stupid.
And you lose the mag, like, why?
More balance, I hate it. Like, I really, and this is the same reason the Brits get fucking iron sights when they shouldn't on their rifles. There should be no, like, if we assume that in squad you play as a frontline infantry unit, there should not be a single rifle-equipped person in a British Army unit, in a line infantry regiment, with a fucking iron sight on their rifle, unless they lost their sight and had to put that on because they had, you know, no replacement optic, which wouldn't happen. Every rifleman, every fucking section leader, everyone in a British infantry section should have an optic, unless, say, it's like early noughties and they're rolling with the L110 or the L7. The machine guns are the two weapons that don't have them. Sorry, what was that?
Well, we're obviously not, because, you know, we're all running MP.
Yeah, no, like,
and blocks stand side on. So
yeah. The British kits right now are probably like late noughties. If they were,
I think it's actually like 2015,
sort of late noughties, early teens. If it was modern day, they would have the LDS instead of the ACOG.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like a dumb mix of it. Yeah, you would definitely have the LDS. Yeah.
But this is the thing, like, people don't really realise the extent to which the British embraced optics in the infantry, to the point where, say, a vehicle-mounted M2 or a Gimpy on a vehicle would usually have a Suzat. And they would use that to observe fall of shot or sight it in. You know, you're not going to sit there behind the scope on a fucking 50 cal, that's not how it works, but they would use it to sight it in. The big advantage of a 4-power optic on an infantry rifle isn't it makes you a better shot, because it doesn't. You know, if you don't know what you're doing with an optic, you're going to be a worse shot. But what it does do is it lets you actually see better. That's it. You can tell what's enemy and what's not. at a further distance. You can see what's going on around you much better. You can see where your shots are landing much better. That's why you have optics on infantry rifles these days. It's not because everyone's so much better of a shot. Like, most infantry are not that great at shooting. Like, you know, their average kind of shooting ability isn't all that crash hot. You do have guys who are fucking great shots. And then you have some who are fucking abysmal and only barely skim through their fucking quals, but most of them aren't that great. It's not an accuracy thing, it's a situational awareness thing. Anyway, I'm gonna go fetch my tea since that's just boiled over. Jesus Christ. Still position 9 of 10. We might be waiting for a map change.
Yeah, get off and put it back on. Does that cat for me?
Which is a shame, because that is one of my favourite maps.
Does that cat for me want to play?
I gotta say though, the way that most games handle optics is also a pretty good meme. You can tell, like, the vast majority of game developers and mod developers have never actually handled a weapon optic in their life. Or they, you know... This is the thing, right? RO2, so I know at least some of the devs have their own guns. And presumably at least some of those have optics on. Like, I know John Gibson has guns. So you would think they would actually know that a World War II sniper optic doesn't distort around the edges and fisheye like a fucking $2 Chinese fucking airsoft scope. In fact, even $2 Chinese airsoft scopes don't do that, because it's not the fucking 1600s, and optics technology has progressed to the point where that doesn't happen. Like, I have a 1944 PU scope off a Mosin sniper rifle, an original scope. It has been refurbed, but original lenses just coated, which they weren't originally, and there is no distortion. There's a very, very slight kind of blur around the edge of the field of view, but there's no, like, none of this fisheye bullshit. If you look at the fisheye effect on the scopes in RO2, it is fucking terrible. It's like probably about 30% of your field of view is useless because it warps around the edges. That's a pretty significant amount. And RO is, you know, one of the few games which actually gets that you can use a real-time render to put the actual scope's image on the lens and then have the world not zoom in. Most games that have 3D scopes, they just half-ass it. The entire perspective zooms in, and then, you know, the scope is just a flat model. Whereas even in Red Orchestra Ostfront, which by this point has got to be at least 13 years old. I'm pretty sure it's more like 15 or so. Even that game, running off Unreal Engine 2.5, had, you know, real-time render scope images, and it didn't zoom the background in.
You asked that Cathal meme if he wants to come play.
Is Cathal on?
He's on Discord. I think he was just streaming Dirt Rally and shit.
Let's see if he's still streaming or if he's done.
Says he's still playing but not streaming.
Okay. I'll wait until the fucking queue goes down a bit, otherwise he's going to be stuck waiting here forever as well. We'll probably just have to wait for the map change, to be honest.
Try exiting and then going out again, because if you get stuck in the queue, like for like an enormous long amount of time in your position.
No, it's not that. It's just that it's a very long queue. I'm 6 of 9 now. Someone else just joined.
Okay, so it isn't frozen.
No, it's not frozen. It's just a long queue. Like, Gorodok is a really good map, so probably everyone's trying to get in and play it.
Is Gorodok the map with the horrific curse and shit?
Gorodok is the really beautiful green meadows with the two villages and the rocky outcrops around them.
Oh yeah,
It's the one where I toasted
I remember now.
all those dudes the other day with the fucking Minimi.
I don't know what incident you're even talking about.
It's in the highlights channel on Discord.
Resident Sleeper.
I don't know how many guys I got, but I think I killed at least about 10 of them in 2 or 3 minutes. Five of 8 now.
Honestly, can you imagine if Zeus and Squad Down Under Big D fucking blocked all IPs coming from outside of Australia and New Zealand? It would be truly glorious.
Yeah, the server would depopulate late at night though. Like, the good thing about not doing that is that if I'm playing really late, then even though I have to put up with Americans, at least there's people still on.
Build a wall.
I really do find it weird though that the Australian squad community is not that bad. It's most people in this know what they're doing. Most people in this aren't cunts. Whereas every other game I've played, the Australian servers have been absolutely horrific, and the people in them have just been straight garbage. Both garbage at the game and garbage as people. Like, really awful fucking toxic shitheads.
I mean, we've had a few R-word Australians, but that's because it's the Steam sale, so you're getting a few random memers.
Oh, you're gonna get them no matter what, but...
Well, I mean,
I think
it's
probably...
very high during the sales.
I think probably it helps that most of the time when I am playing a squad, I'm not on the militia, or well, not militia team, but insurgent teams. So the only real possibility for anyone to engage in the classic Australian pastime of casual racism is basically then, because, you know, Rising Storm 2...
Why is it limited to the insurgent meme? Explain.
Because they're the only fucking European origin faction in the game, basically.
But, like, people got Allahu Akbar no matter what, dude.
Well, no, it's not. Like, they're gonna do that regardless. I mean, you do it no matter what fucking faction we're playing, but I mean more people just being overtly fucking shitty. Like, I don't know if you play RS2, but the people in RS2 are fucking terrible.
Oh, Allahu Akbar no matter what, especially when I'm fucking playing the Brits in Holdfast. Or Chaos and
Half the reason I don't play fucking Rising Storm 2 anymore is because the Australian community is just fucking atrocious. And, like, as much as I'd like to stream gameplay of something like that, it's just like, it's gonna be basically unwatchable because every fucking 30 seconds someone's gonna drop a slur.
I mean, you're acting like that your channel is popular enough to, like, draw people in to go report that shit to the...
Oh, no, I don't care that, like, people aren't gonna report it because it's not my fault anyway. Like, that kind of stuff, unless you're encouraging it, that can't come back on you as a streamer. But it's more that...
happened, though.
Not that well, maybe, but as far as I'm aware, they will only do something if the streamer's either encouraging it or, you know, could avoid it but isn't. But, yeah, like, it's more that I just don't think it's going to be fun watching for anyone if that's all that's going on. Like, I wouldn't want to watch that. I don't want to play on servers like that, so I wouldn't expect anyone to want to see it. Besides which, for a country of people so desperate to be relevant in the world, Australians seem to have a very underdeveloped sense of self-awareness. Because they act like that in servers on games, and then they wonder why everyone says Australians are racist. Big mystery.
Lamau, calling the kettle the gamer word, because that's usually from fucking Yanks. They
Oh,
say,
yeah, Americans are
why
fucking-
are Australians so racist? They say as they
Americans
spend
are
centuries subjugating
fucking
a
terrible
certain
for it
race.
too. Well, it's I mean not just that, but Americans have a lot of the same shit go on their servers. I can't think of the last time I was on an American server in like sort of a mainstream game where I did not hear someone drop the fucking big bad boy word. But yeah, I mean, well, here's the thing: everyone has fucking baggage in that area, but Australians straight up have a reputation for it because it's just fucking shameless and they're totally like lacking in self-awareness.
Are you okay?
Be a lot more okay if I could get into the server. 2 of 9 now.
I wish you could mount the AK on the Bano on the actual AK.
Yeah, I wish you could fix bayonets in this. I really do.
More reach. Shame memers.
Well, I mean, honestly, like, the way I play, my fucking reckless aggression, I need fixed bayonets. Like...
I wish there was a suppress on that on the insurgent AKs, so I can reenact those fucking videos where like our newspaper people like walk up on SAA outposts with their suppressed AKs and meme them.
Oh, by the way, I figured out what happened in that match yesterday. The fucking one where we got rolled right at the start because the dumb shits gave our position away. So...
I think I was there.
Oh, no, you were there, weren't you?
No, I wasn't.
You were playing in that match.
Well, you have to be more specific then.
It was you, me, D-Chill, and I think Cathal was there for it too. It was the snowy map, whatever it's called. Balaya, that one.
Oh, alright, that one. Yeah.
Remember right at the start where our first fucking hab got fucked up? Okay, well, I figured out it wasn't actually the marksman that started mouthing off at me. A marksman was the first one to open fire. I don't know who, because I didn't see him. But the one who was mouthing off at me was the squad leader of another squad, because I wouldn't help him dig an NSV. Because he wanted an NSV emplacement to be built even after we started taking return fire, and I was trying to desperately suppress anything I could see before we all got killed. So I may have unfairly blamed a member of our squad for that.
Blame. Fuck him. The marksman.
That is true. That's very true.
I wonder if they're ever gonna add in like, global, local chat so you can just meme at the enemy when you raid.
I really wish they would. I keep forgetting it's not in. Like, the other day I heard some people whispering near me and I thought they were enemies, so I was freaking out. It's like, oh wait. They haven't added that feature yet.
Can you just imagine suddenly getting raided and they play a fucking Nasheed while we're yelling Allahu Akbar at the top of their lungs?
The bus is playing the Nasheed. I'm already dead. That was one of my favorite missions. Yeah, fucking Resistance and Liberation when that came out. That was one of the real early games that had, mods that had it, and that was such a good meme. People unironically using the Thunder Flash fucking IFF thing. People taking each other prisoner, taunting each other through walls as they, like, shacked up in different parts of a building. It was amazing. It was so much fun. Then you'd have guys, like, surrender, so you'd have people seriously taking prisoners and shit in a fucking first-person shooter.
I wish that mod wasn't dead. I wish
that was a lot of fun. I do miss that mod. I got so many games and mods and things that I wish I'd been able... Like, I mean, streaming wasn't really even a thing back then, but I wish I'd been able to record them or stream them. But I didn't have the hard drive space to record them back then, and streaming, again, wasn't a thing, and my internet wasn't good enough to support it anyway. I mean... Oh, fuck, it's the one with the Americans. Alright, well, I'm on Russians anyway.
Advance and secure. Push out and secure all objective areas.
Oh, okay, it's the weird half a map one, but we're on the southern half this time.
Three? Sound like a auto, right?
Yeah, he's moved.
you just imagine, you know, like fucking hunkering down, you know, fending off an assault, just like, you know, memeing at the people assaulting you.
I'm down.
But like having someone surround, just like
220, 222.
Yeah, I'm dead.
connecting.
I can't hit the
If
fucking
you're an auto
armor.
rifleman, get suppressing fire on that position.
I might have to
I want him
switch
suppressed.
squads in a minute. Like, well, I guess once I respawn. Oh, there goes the fucking rally.
That's there's a hat.
They're behind you, squad leader.
Fuck him down. He was, I would guess, I think 240. I should have acted on that call on train tracks. Fuck me, that's my fault, guys.
It's okay, squad leader.
Do you want for me to give up and I'll come and revive you? Or attempt to?
I think Tarragon's in there, so. Appreciated.
Yeah, I need you guys. Okay, we have hat now, don't we? Oh, you've made my day, whoever's hat.
Russia.
Jet.
I've
Thank
got
you.
target. No one engage until we got everyone back up and healed again.
About the bit further ahead of us.
Yeah, I got it. I got targets moving 230 going southwest.
Tara, I think you just overran me.
Stay low, don't engage.
Yeah,
Yeah, you said
I can.
Sure would've been nice if I got bipod on that.
229.
Don't engage, don't
Yeah.
engage. I know you want to shoot him, but don't. You'll give us
Copy.
away.
Copy. Just doing recon. Yeah, I got eyes on him through the tree, and it looks like some downed enemy squad members. He's rejoining. They're all 221. Multiple. 2 to 3.
Roger, can we get guns down range point at 221?
Yeah, so
Nick.
they're.
Go for it.
Really? Fucking bipods in this. Wow, that thing didn't even have collision apparently.
Fucking hell.
What's the combat engineering at?
Schematic.
I had
Fucking
150.
mad.
Took fire close right.
There's a
One
squad at
gun.
150 across the field,
What was that much?
southeast. They're in
Fucking
the
combat
trees.
engineers only having 4 max, so 3 in the vest and 1 in meme. Every single time.
I'm taking shots.
We're just getting
Could
fucked.
not
Yeah,
see
we've got
the
2
aggressor.
squads on us. I don't know where our team's at.
I couldn't see where they shot from.
Cheers, medic.
Alright guys, if you've got smoke, chuck it now.
See, there's friendlies over that direction, but that's about where I got shot from.
Smoke. They possibly could, if they just keep running up north, they could run into our fault.
Alright, medics, can you start? Can we just get back on the other side of this ridge line?
What are we bloody facing at this forest farm?
Their armor's been disabled or temporarily removed. I lied. We apparently have a vehicle south. Can I get a medic on that move marker if you need meds or heals? Go to that move marker.
Alright, medic coming in.
Thank you.
Shit, can't see him through the grass. Fuck. Oh, mistakes were made.
Just got down. Right, west of you. Tank is spam.
I'm
Fuck,
dead.
you're down.
Yeah, I lost healing.
Can we get people spawning on fob? If you're going to spawn on fob, I'm going to give you an attack marker. You need to look in that direction.
Behind there somewhere. Got one?
Just over that ridge there.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch.
Oh, I
About
can.
219-ish. There's one behind a log close.
I was looking at the wrong one, don't you?
Oh yeah, boy. Those are all friendlies up on that ridge line.
Alright, yeah, can I get everyone moving towards that attack marker? Can we just start spreading out towards the east? We need some territory which isn't littered in what the fucks.
Why do we keep fucking dying? They've got.
Nah, it's not that. Just they've got better positions than we do.
Yeah, we're fighting uphill, literally.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna head for these bunch of trees on top of the ridge.
Yeah, I'm pushing up on the tree line over the hill.
Got his treads.
Oh, lovely. Now what we're gonna do is make him run out of ammunition.
Not sure if that was a hit or not. Yeah, he's pissed, he's trying to engage me. But he hasn't got eyes on me.
I can see enemies at 306. I believe they're crawling. One is in the field, one is in the trees.
Roger.
They may be. Oh no, they're
That's
friendly.
friendly.
I think I can. Friendly.
Hey, Big, there's another one behind us, right behind.
Yeah, I'm all out.
Yeah, same. Just don't look this way, please.
Just throw smoke in these guys. If they're immobilized, like you said, they're not going to be able to do much.
We need armor.
I saw him saying that out of the Scotties the entire game.
Strike at 280, right to
Everyone
left.
with me, we're going to cross this field here, and hopefully have some better luck.
We just gotta fucking die, like.
My head's gone to the north anyway. Like, totally. Might be confidence there.
Nah, I'm kidding, guys. We're gonna be fine. Like, might as well be daisies in this field. Here.
Love the confidence.
Pretty sure there are daisies in this field, aren't there?
Fuck, this game's like cool.
You guys playing Armor?
Yeah.
I've been playing it for the last week.
Stay
for the first time.
Yeah, not something we want to shoot. Get shooting at us.
It's coming in from the west.
Oh shit.
Fuck, nearly got.
Yeah, I just got shelled.
I have a target running in front of me. No, it could be friendly. Ignore that.
Is anyone a rifleman with some ammo?
Yep.
Could I get some off that? No, at the back.
Target down. Can I have a medic to me, please?
Yep, coming in.
Thank you, take your time.
Fuck, I can't. No. That's sad. I'm like,
You what?
Oh, I hear a very
Vehicle
unnerving
moving.
sound, and that's an Abrams.
I have been arrived.
I see it. 345. Dead north now behind me.
Henry Lodgy, west of our southern hab, south of you boys.
It's moving away. Thank God.
Medic, please.
You know where they... Say that again. It's coming from the window. From the window to that building to your left.
Alright, time to cap this objective if we can.
Can I have a little love kiss and a hug?
Anyone need a medic right now?
Under fire.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? I'm coming towards you.
Hold on.
You confuse me so much with saying, hey, what do you think you're doing?
I didn't realize I was wounded.
Can I have someone with me? My flank is really juicy right now.
Medic, can I get a heal?
Like, come around, inside.
Medic will take time.
Yeah, hold on.
There's a guy right behind this tree.
Come towards Sapphire.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll
Can't
keep
see
that
him.
if I can, but
Alright, covering.
I know he's there, I just can't see him.
Right, building. They're inside the building over. Yeah.
There's a fucking saw gunner. 030.
Can I get more people inside the office itself, please? Push forward, if you can.
Shit, seems like there's a 240 down there as well.
Did you get that saw?
Billy, I'm
I think so, but there's another guy back
Chuck a
there.
nade on my body.
I did see you drop a body, but I don't know who it was.
My god, this fucking PKB is so engaging.
He probably can't see.
I mean, you can just stand up and just like glash it. You know, juice it up. Right, don't bunch up. I have a frag.
Shit.
Frag.
Guys, push
My
north.
god, these retards
Push
don't know how to
north.
cover.
Push north and come around from the side.
My god, this is actually making me angry.
I'm watching you guys.
They're
drop
just like
flags and it's
worming
so fun.
around, bunched together. Like why?
I'm down. Don't go there while crouched. My bad.
I have faith.
Did you get 10 killed?
Maybe.
No one covering the
We'll
east.
see.
Death
Mind you, we don't have a good
please.
view east.
Thank you, Phoenix.
Fuck is all that?
Nice using that.
Wait.
Lipton Black Tea Bag, welcome to the squad. I'm not actually that.
Okay, I got
I'm
this.
not actually that eccentric. Can you pop an Mothman or Lat or something of interest?
Right, I just joined the squad while I was alive, so wait till I'm dead.
Sweet.
They're coming from directly east.
Thank you.
Stabilizing wound, stabilizing wound.
Can someone
I
come
have
over to
faith
me
that
and
one
pick
day
me up
one
as
of
well?
you will get to my body.
Coming against you.
Just enjoy a nice, relaxing nap.
Water paupers, on stop, doing a hill.
Fuck!
Fuck out of here. That's alright.
Oh.
I'm coming towards you.
What
guys.
is anyone
Right
on this
now.
team
Maybe.
doing?
Depends how much you're in the fucking field of.
No,
We can fuck it. Where? I have no idea. Maybe it's from the door.
Blowing the rally.
I'll fucking revive you too, anyway.
I can't get a rally because I'm kind of down.
thoughts on spawning at main and getting some armor?
Yeah.
What you doing? Where did those rounds come from?
My left, so south. Real close to where those friendlies are.
Okay, if you guys gonna go me up or am I just gonna sit in this? Alright, you know what? There's a new hab up. I'm gonna get...
I just want to fuck
Yep.
my life.
He's
There
in that
we
building
go.
to your left, character. Alright. Fuck. Oh, damn.
Just gonna
That was
respawn.
sad.
There's no
Hold on,
point.
I need to take a piss.
Can I spawn at base as a crewman and get some armor?
No, Squad 1's handling armor for us today.
Okay.
I'm also not sure how
You
this
can go
guy
kiss
thinks
their
that
ass
armor
if
is
you wanna
going
try
to
and
help
get
in
in
the
there, but
forest.
they're kinda locked.
Well, I mean, armor does help because we're up against a fucking tank.
Yeah, but their
you need a
tank is not doing anything to our squad specifically. Like, our problem is infantry in a forest, so I don't know why this guy thinks a tank for us, or any vehicle for us, would improve that situation. It's just gonna get skull fucked.
Everyone else is available, get on bumped right now, please. Thank you.
I mean, if he got a tank for us, he wouldn't be able to move it around with the infantry, and he wouldn't be able to see what's going on around us. We just need infantry to actually pull security, because our team is fucking scattered all over the place and no one's paying attention.
Mortar strike.
fucking bipod. There we go. Can't see anyway. Fucking trees.
Apparently, I can't cancel this.
At least we neutralized it.
That's.
Thank you.
Alright, stand by for further orders. In the meantime, make sure you're fully healed and get to this point.
I hear a vehicle. Some sort of vehicle to the southwest.
Ammunition.
Yeah.
Don't punch up, boys.
Yeah, get that spacing.
It's about a squad worth pushing up. 235 southwest up there.
Don't know where from.
235 southwest up the hill, roger.
Yep.
Thank you, big man.
No worries.
There's also a toad next to my body, about K10, giant through there as well.
Enemy APC 250.
Can I get hat and lat on that? 262 from the
Yeah, he's suppressing me.
How far does it?
No, my ammo just run out.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Some UB range on the tank? That was low. Yeah, that's way low.
Death penalty,
Hey,
you're getting shot at.
150, 150.
Oh no, no, don't. Come on.
Yeah, heads down.
172, moving right to left. One 140.
Getting more than
No shit.
If you get down, give up, spawn on fob, we're going to go to this move marker and hopefully that'll involve Lat and Hat being dead and
I'm
spawning
coming,
in
fellas.
fob. So we can go
Yeah,
and
and
split
then
this
I'm gonna
light armored vehicle.
chill dressing good.
which fob, sorry?
123 seconds is
The
much
one
point
at
respawn.
K818.
Thanks, dude.
Did 4 just take care of it?
Potentially. Yes it did, but we're going to continue pushing on the side anyway because we're going to try to southwest.
Keep bandage me. I'll cover.
Yep.
I'm going to get back.
Gonna head in that general direction.
How can
We
people
should
not
be
see a
able
bunch of
to hit
fucking
these
people in
lads.
multiple in like
Inside.
Roger.
Why has it taken on the road?
I'll heal you up just a
Right now, we need to put a spawn point down. We need to go.
He was in my way. I couldn't bipod on the window.
Thought we had advantages too.
We need to turn around and defend the hat.
I'm coming.
Be careful, they're coming from the south compound.
I need you to move over so I can get in there. Or not. Get a grenade out there if you have one. Like, right outside.
That enemy armor just broke up.
And that's the end of that.
Hostile, is that... What the fuck?
They're all over the hab.
Those are hostiles. Fire at will, those are hostiles moving on the hab right there. From that vac.
Yep, they're all
If I have
hab.
grenadiers, I want the grenades getting lobbed. Can I get suppressive fire downrange? Just, I want shots downrange.
Forest farm is fucked, I repeat.
That guy sucked dick. Oh.
Was there a big on that farm?
Hat's gone.
Do you want me to go to main base and grab some armor?
Don't
And I'll come up.
Squad 2 I think is already on it. Just spawn on the rally. We're just gonna keep engaging previous hab so that hopefully we'll
Sweet as.
Yeah, don't go to road guys, just start pissing them off.
Was there
someone
armor
can
on
go
that?
marksman, I'd appreciate that. I don't believe so.
Right. Spawning on rally in 3.
Oh shit!
Watch your ammo, we're probably not going to get any ammo for a while.
What are you doing? I'm coming for you.
There's enemy not even 50 meters in front of me over this hill. He knows I'm here. If you have a grenade, throw it.
At 34, 034.
073.
Why do I see a man floating? Does anyone else see that? 010 from me. Above the rock.
Permission to run this up?
Alright, look, to be honest, if no one else is shooting at this point in time,
I saw him, I was just about to set up and shoot him.
Just a logic. Just get it into a resupply.
That's why I didn't want to bandage.
004 from me. Grenade in that direction as well. Fragger. We have one way further left. That's Russian.
Enemy behind. From south.
Roger, we got targets in moving from the south.
Just gonna respawn, there's no point trying to wait.
Targets north too.
Yeah, we're fucked here. Let's try to hold it off for as long as we
Did
can.
get 2 or 3 of them there. Although that medic's probably gonna get them back up. There's one right next to the rally overlooking it. I got him. Wrong net. I just got a guy overlooking the rally on the hill right next to it.
armor. That's enemy armor. Good night, boys. This is us. If we have had land, I want it.
Okay.
I am so sorry, but I went to main base
What
and
in?
I have a armor coming
That's
towards you.
A-okay. Can we get on this cab, please? Sorry, fob at I-966. Get ready to build a tow.
Yeah, moving in with resupply, and we'll try to lay down somewhere.
Try and hide inside this dead American so the tank doesn't murder me.
I am heading eastbound.
Infantry got me
Pretty
instead.
much, I'm going to head to eastward of your checkpoint
Oh well,
at the crossroads.
I got a
and
couple.
I'll turn left.
50 ticket left. Don't die unless you need to. No dying. Dying is banned.
Yep. Sweet as
Roger.
Jello.
Can I have a few guys with me? I'm going to place down this missile launcher.
26.
It's going to be well out in the open, so going to have to be careful.
Does someone want a gun? Become a crewman and gun for me?
What are you in?
I don't know. It's got a machine gun on it.
Okay, I'm placing it down here. Can I get guys building this thing right now?
What direction? Fuck, we're shooting over there, I guess.
Right.
That's where I died before, right there. See my body kind of clip through his. Ah, they're in the windows.
Roger. I need this big cam over the hill. It's loaded.
I've got armor. Be gunner, please.
It's really hard to spot my full shot with this
Enemy
thing.
logi. Fuck me. We need small arms giving up cover for who can be operating that.
Fuck! Oh, so close.
Again, may I remind you, do not give up unless you get completely fucked.
Minor defeat, rip.
Trash, you did pretty well to come back.
Is it always a minor defeat or minor victory?
Yeah, I
I've
don't
never
think I've seen a major one for a
We
while.
did well to come back there. We were getting fucking dicked at the start.
GG.
GG.
So who wants to be Russians next round or insurgents? I don't know. My name Jeff.
Go British.
Advance and secure. Our mission is to secure all objective areas. Move out!
God, the American voice acting drives me up the fucking wall.
Welcome lads, please hold your spawns, don't spawn in. Big U Ben, mate, do me a favour and
Advance
get
and
rid
secure.
of that marksman class.
I like this squad leader already. He just told someone to fuck the marksman slot off.
Pretty please.
Gonna need you to get rid of that marksman class, mate.
Tank.
Grab a hand, grab a machine
Alright, so
gun.
but there's a tank meme. Wait, do we have to? Oh no, we won't have warrior. No Charlies.
Right.
Oh, actually we do. Yeah, they're warrior. My God, can someone make a new squad?
Alright lad, can we please grab some more medics, because we got just one for now. Lipton, black tea bag, mate, please go medic.
Too late?
Oh yeah, I got the hat. Time to yeet. Oh my God. Why do they always give specialist slots for?
Alright, everyone please spawn on it. Yang man, you got a mic?
Why do people always give? Why do the developers give specialist slots like just iron sights? It's like it drives people away from playing that slot, so they can play their so they can play marksman.
Yeah.
Or, rifleman with.
Yeah, it's dumb. It's dumb.
It actually hurts.
Welcome
It
to
hurts
squad.
people more than help.
Lipton, black tea bag, please, mate.
God, I love that sound.
Here comes the Chonka Chally.
1200 horse Perkins diesel.
Why does the Chally have the travel fuel tanks on the back? It should probably have them off, considering it's, meme warfare. Maybe they're already empty.
Quiet study area.
Oh no.
The head of differing.
That thing's engine sounds so good.
Bye friends. Bye. Goodbye.
Oh yeah, I've got the L7. Yeet yeet.
Good.
Oh, I've got binos. If we, I've asked Gilson if they put on the L7.
Alright guys, here is the plan. We are rushing west steep to South Hab. So when we get there, can I please have lads push north?
Oh my
God! Rush the vehicles. Everyone else is to stay with me.
Just the painful circle of someone making a squad, and then that squad gets full. And this squad leader, fucking transfers squad leader position to someone without telling them.
Can you turn the engine down?
It's actually cringe. So basically, two squads just have two people have no actual squad leaders because they just got shafted.
I really wish that if you create a squad and then leave it within, say, 10 minutes of each other, you just get...
I didn't try to talk to someone.
Enemy contact! That's not me. Time out. Stop talking. Copy that. They can hear us coming. They can't know where we're coming from. We're gonna be quiet. Turn the engine off. The engine you must come with. Turn the engine off. The engine will cover us. They can't hear us. Over the engine, they won't know where we are.
Yeah, if you...
Yes.
start a squad and then leave, or get rid of leadership within 10 minutes of doing it. You should probably just get
it's
fucking
more like
kicked from the server.
it's more like 1 minute because like they do it really all now.
I know, but 10 minutes would discourage him even more.
Guys, clear comms now. We're pretty close, so we don't want anything lighting up the comms.
Get up your knives, no guns. This is what special forces must be like. Special. Special. Very special. Special driver. I didn't realize this was a short bus.
I love when the squad leader tells everyone to shut up, and they just start memeing even harder. It's great.
Okay. Tiptoe. Okay, everyone tiptoe. Get out.
Oh no.
Someone please stay inside the vehicle and drop supplies.
Oh god.
Someone drop supplies, please.
I got it. Let's push north.
Build.
I've fallen under the map.
I've fallen under the map.
Please.
I can't get out.
If you're on the map, mate, jump back into the vehicle. Go.
The map's on the ground with me.
Northeast.
If you're stuck, respawn. Drop ammo. Whoever was in that vehicle, drop ammo.
I'm out.
Squad lead to your east.
I'm out.
Thank god. Well, that was interesting.
Got it. Did we drop it?
Direct east, squad lead.
Please turn down your gun. Turn down the volume knob on your gun.
Your gun shoots too loudly. Put a suppressor on it.
Oh, these fucking guys, like, it stopped being funny 10 minutes ago.
What are they doing?
Oh, they're just... Everything's too loud. Turn down your gun. Turn off the engine. Whisper. Die quieter. Fucking, like, non-stop for 10 minutes. I'm trying to fucking hear where shots are coming from.
Could you just give up? It's okay. I'm coming. Hold your fucking horses.
Alright guys, spread out.
Thank
Push
you.
north, push east, push west.
Coming, Tom.
Guys, I don't know who was in that vehicle, but you didn't drop any build supply. They just want to go back to the vehicle, drop build supplies right now. Build ammo. Quickly, guys. Press 2 now.
I just got fucking team killed, I'm pretty sure. Whoever it was that just shot me, there was a Russian across the road from me.
As
Fucking hell. If these idiots spent half as much time fucking paying attention as trying to meme. There's a Russian northeast side of the intersection, PKP.
Northeast.
And now the squad gets fucked by the guy that I was about to shoot after I got fucking team killed. At least I'm fairly sure that was a team kill. If it wasn't, then I'm I'm impressed because it came from the direction they were all in.
That was very unlucky.
Fuck it, I'm just respawning. Fuck 'em. Why do I always get stuck in fucking short bus squad? Oh, that was a dead body of a friendly, but I'm sure it's fine.
There's a guy in the shed to the north. 015.
I'll shoot it. Oh, be quiet.
If these fucking idiots would shut the fuck up about being quiet for a minute, we might actually be able to fucking coordinate something.
Push north, guys. Don't stay on hand.
Two guys in the bar, northwest, northeast.
Off the head. Otherwise we're gonna lose it. Push north. Enemies are close.
Fuck!
Push off the head.
This fucking squad, I swear to God. We have a decent squad leader, and like 2/3 of the squad are just absolute fucking mouth breathers. Holy fuck. They're camping on the hab, like just sitting on the hab whispering to each other because they think they're hilarious. They won't push out of it, now we're gonna lose a fucking hab.
The vehicle approaching.
I'm just gonna fucking respawn again because fuck it. Medic's not gonna be able to get to me without getting killed. Remember what I was saying earlier about Australian squad servers being really good? I take it back. I take it back. These guys are absolute fucking morons.
Can we get off the fucking hat?
Move, guys.
No.
Serious.
Get the fuck out of here!
Stop being so loud.
Combat. Stop it, brother.
Okay. Sorry.
I wish you'd just kick all of these guys from the squad. Like, they're not contributing anything.
Okay, let's go.
Fucking Christ. That was friendly. Pretty sure that was friendly.
Can I get a medic?
Okay, maybe it wasn't? I don't know. I can't tell.
I'm not doing it.
Please,
No,
please
get off the hab. If you're dead on the hab, you
Where
don't
are
get
you? I
a-
don't know anymore. Is this you? Is this you? I don't know if this is you or not. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so
Push
dead.
to your Nicky now. Push to your Nicky. Push straight through.
Here, friend. I don't know if this was meant to revive him. I'm dead.
Where from?
Over the fence. I don't know.
West.
Squatty, there's one right here with a GPMG. I don't know where. He's on top of me somewhere.
West. Did you clear out the enemy in the field?
He's in the field.
That's friendly.
Okay, so he's northwest in the corner where he killed me. Got ya. Hey, he's... Got him. Anyone get him? Nice.
Yeah, got him. Is that him one?
Good work.
Is that our tank or not?
Squad push to move marker straight away. Quick as people.
Okay. I'm ready to come in.
Ignore the others. He will just run straight through. And squad 4 is a Marcus SM.
Magical.
I wish half this squad was fucking Michaels.
There's a Logi 15 off the north end of the town.
Where are your guys, Munch?
We just got
We're pushing out of Stepney towards Yarrow.
Squad lead, can we do with this fucking lodgy in the town first?
Sorry, what was it?
There's a lodgy north of the town.
Take it out then. As many people as we can on cap. There are enemies here now. Push to the west side of Yevniki. That's probably going to be here somewhere.
Can you swim in this game?
Is that vehicle northwest?
Nope. Right, copy that.
Thanks, Stu. All good, brother.
Alright, guys, fine.
We have a whole infantry squad down to east.
West of the hub.
We just got back capped.
Yeah.
Fucking fence. Oh my god. I'm such a bad shot today. Directly north, crossing the field downhill. That's a vehicle. 338 from us in the fence compound directly across the road.
That's grammatic. That's
We should always.
I'll do it. Get the other medic. Save. Get the medic up.
Come to the wall when you're done. When you're ready, mate.
Thanks, buddy.
Fuck, that was a bad time for a stoppage.
People are dead now. It's recovered.
Enemy head. Just keep driving. Kill the tanker. Northeast side of town.
Still under postscriptum. I should have switched to squad. I'll fix it now.
I got it.
Yeah, I should have fixed it.
I did. Shut up.
Kind of broadside of barn today.
They're pushing left side across the road.
See if a medic can get to me. Probably not though.
explosives?
They're pushing left side across the road.
Sounds like another vehicle's coming in.
I was hoping to do some postscriptum today, but the only populated server that isn't European and therefore doesn't have like 350 ping for me is one of the American servers, and it's just on a 24/7 rotation of the same map. So it emptied out after 2 matches, and I wasn't in for a third go on the same map, so I just quit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to respawn.
King Man, what are you doing to your left? If you can, just me now. If you can't make it, that's fine. Just let me know.
I don't even know if I hit anyone there. I saw them all. I had great shots on all of them. I just couldn't hit anything.
Is there a logi truck here? Should I destroy it? Should I destroy the
BTR
logi
is right in
truck?
the middle of the road now.
Mate, I need you to take out the BTR, not the Roger truck.
Yeah, got it.
This guy in our squad wants to take out the Logi when there's a fucking BTR right here.
Just keep it up.
I'm coming down the road there.
Oh, and it's the same one that was doing the whispering thing. Okay. It all makes sense.
Coming around.
He's stationary combat.
Hold on. Is that friendly?
BTS pushing into town.
Looks like enemy habits to the north.
There's enemies coming in from the northeast.
Yeah, I see him.
In that broken barn building.
This fucking fence, I swear to God.
Enemy tank, coming in. Very close.
East side, east side.
Yep, coming towards the west.
Crossing the road, west side. East side, east side.
Far east.
So it looks like the strike is just left of you.
Yeah, it's not much I can do, I'm afraid.
Is there any like accurate supply? I need to get a right.
Mate.
Yep, come on.
Afraid not. None of the cells are coming in here to set up to bring any vehicles, so we kind of fucked it up.
Fuck it. Oh, I immediately regret this decision.
Do you want me to race from main? Can I grab a Logi?
Never mind, there is no Logi in main.
5's moving.
There's 2 lodges back of west, Stoke.
Yeah.
Should have known that was going to happen.
Is anyone dead? Combat Wombat and hey, what do you please spawn on the rally? Lockstar, mate, you may as well just respawn, brother. It'll be quicker than driving that in. King John, everyone who's dead, spawn a rally, you have 30 seconds. Copy. Seconds, boys. We're gonna push it straight south and go into West Deep. There may be a logistics vehicle there for us. Maybe.
How 100% chance?
Oh yeah.
Be advised, guys, the guy I just got down.
Find someone. Oh shit. Right there.
Come on, guys, push. Oh, okay.
Is there a rock knock resupply?
No, mate, there is nothing here, that's the problem. None of the squad is doing anything.
Okay, if we can get a logi, I'll do some logi runs.
There's a lot to your base. Stay with me, stay with me.
God, I wish I had a grenade right now.
I'm gonna respawn at main. Can I please have one person spawn with me at main?
Can't get through that.
Big Ben will spawn main. Everyone else spawn on rally. Push down to the steep. We are going to lose
You want me to-
Nikki.
Shit.
You want me to grab anything specific?
No, mate.
Cool.
God, I hate these games.
None of them are talking, are they? That sucks.
What? They're scared of you.
Be advised, there are a heavy amount of vehicles on Yadnika.
Oh, come on! Fuck that.
There's a tank sitting on our lodges.
Had really good matches the last couple days, so I guess this is the payoff. Team that's not
100% tracked
coordinating.
vehicle on our lodges.
Half the squad's more interested in memes than actually fighting.
Actually, that'll be ours then. Yeah, that'll be ours then. There's still infantry sitting on them though.
piece of shit. There's one in there, I think. Or behind it.
Oh shit! I'm hit! Oh.
Where's these enemies, mate?
Not sure. Possibly behind this house? I don't know.
On the road.
There was one inside, there's another right side, next yard.
We're getting a hab down.
There's a hab! There's a hab on my position. Fuck!
Right on me.
Why is everyone so fucking spread out?
Just move marker and take it. Copy that.
Like, why the fuck is this random dude up here? Why have we got guys spread from one end of the fucking town to the other? And the other squads are just doing whatever.
What are you doing?
I do.
I can hear them spawning in the hab. Just grenade the shit out of it.
There's a hab around here.
It's literally in the courtyard, right on the marker.
There's one in the room, one in the house, watch it.
Saw that one coming. Oops. I love when I accidentally do that. Now I'm gonna have to wait forever to spawn. I don't get it. I don't get what this team is trying to do.
Oh god, they've got the hab.
Did you quit, Munch? Munch. I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Is the hab down? The enemy hab?
Still up.
Righto.
Of course, we can't even safely exit our own hab while the enemy have one right in our objective, which no one is able to do anything about. Oh my fucking god. What is our tank doing? Let's find out. Oh, they went over here and then abandoned their vehicle. Cool.
0.5%.
Cool. Ignex. Yeah. Fuck that.
you doing King Johnny and Lipton? Please spawn on the head.
Copy that, mate. Yeah, I was just dying.
Okay.
Well, friendlies just went down west.
Push it.
Yeah, those other guys got a fob right in the middle of the road.
Yeah, just there's a lot of
Guys, it was scout on front of us.
Enemy tank rolled over it.
Man, what is with these guys? We're gonna pick up this enemy hand before we take it, Nikki. Alright? Everyone, stay with me. Phoenix, stay with me. Oh, he's gone by himself, god damn it. Alright, see the hand, boys? It is 10, 0, 0, 1, 0. So we're just gonna rush it, alright?
Hopefully we do better against this hab than we did against the last one.
Stay close, stay close. Stay with me. Oh, yeah. Alright squad, we're gonna overrun this head, then we'll cap you, Nicky.
I've got contact.
Enemy.
Yeah, 005.
It's about to push on you.
There's still a hab back at west, by the way.
Throwing smoke.
Yeah, they're taking west. We lost our rally too.
Rockstar, maybe do me a favor, spawn the half, get the just take it out of it.
Say again?
Grab Alan, we'll get it out of it.
Okay.
Push. Rockstar, I need you to get the logistics vehicle, drive it out of there. Push it.
Yeah, I know.
No, the one at half. West.
Where? Oh, that one. Okay, yep.
The other squads are too to manage it. We need to get our logistics out of there. Those who are dead. Doma, can you try and get to King Johnny?
Where do you want the logi?
Bring it back to main, mate. Quick as you can. Right, those we're going to respawn on that.
There's a BTR on that enemy hab right now.
Alright, squad, we're gonna have to push into Nikki if that BTR is still.
they're just northwest.
Alright.
Get close to all that thing's here.
Alright boys, we're gonna clear out the hab on the attack marker and then we'll push west definitely.
Alright, cover.
BTR still here, it's on the northwest side.
I'm gonna go wide. Try to get in from behind.
If I could, like, if that BTR fucks off, I can get over to the truck and use that as a firing position. And then
member on me, please.
murder zone anything that comes out of that hab. But that is contingent on the BTR going away, which I don't think it's going to do. BTR's moving.
There is. What do you want me to do with the Lodgy?
Grease my half, mate.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. They don't know, chat.
Place the mine on the crossroads.
They do not know, chat.
Main
Worth it. I probably should have just waited until there were even more there. If I had a grenade, that would have been better. But unfortunately, squad logic, if you have an optic, you don't get a grenade. If I did have one, I would have just thrown it where they were going and taken the lot out and they wouldn't have known where it came from. About a squad just moved in to reinforce that hab. I took a couple with me. BTR still there. This team's fucked. We're gonna lose. Like, there's no two ways about it. We're gonna fucking lose. Oh, Munge is here. I thought you quit.
No, I'm still here. I'm just because I was in an armor squad after I focused.
Oh, right, okay.
It was pretty comfy until we got blown up by a T-72. Just rolling around in a couple of chunky boy warriors.
This team is such a clusterfuck, dude. Couldn't even hold fucking Stepney, Jesus Christ. That hab is still up. The one that we've known about for at least 20 minutes now.
Enemy behind that ruined vehicle, whoever that is. Smoke out.
Squad leader, where do you want the Lodgy?
Enemies directly behind that ruined vehicle. Hey, enemies in front. Don't just rush without smoke. Before I smoke the loot. And I'll smoke going out.
Say again, squad leader, where do you want the Lodgy?
Oh, nice try, man.
Mate, we're going to just drive straight towards
Okay,
that
wait for
hab.
the smoke to push up and kill him.
Fuck.
Okay.
Get ready to push up and kill this guy. Alright, that smoke's fucking strong ass. Let's go.
Couldn't see him, of course.
Moving to that destroyed vehicle. Friendlies by the destroyed BTR. They're in the field directly left of us.
Oh, tank smashing me.
Yeah, BTR 30 mils moving up on us at
God damn it.
in the field west of it.
Popping smoke.
God damn it.
Hang on, I'll get you.
Friendly challengers coming up our way to support us, I think. Hopefully I'll take out that BTR.
Alright, head to the village, I guess.
Yeah.
Coming, dude.
I've placed a C4 on the enemy radio.
Yeah, be careful. That's a 30 mil about to fuck us in the ass.
That's right.
We're gonna
Yeah,
run.
30
We're
mil.
gonna run.
Yeah, I'm with you. As soon as we get
behind the houses.
Go. Yeah, that 30 mil was very angry. With you. Good enemy infantry mixed into the north. Yeah, let's get inside.
Couple more seconds. Dude, this way, this way.
Get.
Well, hey, what are you doing over here?
Nice.
It's a pretty good high hold.
Heads down.
Alright guys, good work. Push on the west step if you can.
In security?
Watch the entrance.
Yeah, that BTR's to the north. Hopefully that'll work. Account. I need a, hey, what are you doing? I need you to, like, cover me when I shoot it so I don't get fired by infantry. Alright, okay. I'm gonna see if I can jump this one, get closer to this, fucking BTR. Jumping this one.
Cover. You hear that?
Yeah, I hear it. Shit.
Logistic?
Yeah, that's an enemy logistics, but I want to engage that BTR.
Yeah, man.
Careful, you got infantry, 327.
Infantry close as well.
Roger that. All squad members push to west step if you can.
Shit.
Oh crap.
I'll get you. To the left, to the right, to the right, to the right.
I can't cover your right, I can only... Fuck.
Fuck, god damn it. I think I pegged him in the head as well. I think I headshot him. I'm gonna...
BTR's coming.
Unload now.
Yeah, what a team.
I'm gonna spawn back to the hab. And go back to West Sydney.
No idea where they got hit from, other than somewhere close.
Yeah,
Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
Let's move right next to logic. Take it. Alright, those who are dead, keep pushing it. Keep pushing the opening.
Enemy lodging moving into Livneki. Headed, wait. Into the east side of town.
Man, I'm so sick of these brain dead.
Squad lead, marksman to your northeast, northwest.
What's up to my northwest?
Marksman, it's got me pinned.
Roger. You come south.
Probably wasn't even a
Move
guy.
right, boys. Don't engage from marksman. Push east. Push northeast. Guys, do not engage him. King Lonnie, come south, push east.
Copy that.
Don't worry about him.
Are you lagging like shit on this map?
Man,
not really.
We did that perfectly. Rockstar and then Squad 6 and Squad 3 just couldn't be fucking safe on the radio.
Yeah, fucking annoying.
Oh, just moving out west side of town.
It says this game is using 100% of my GPU. I think this game is mining Bitcoin.
Yeah, my CPU runs pretty warm when I play it now.
Alright boys, we're gonna push on to west step me now. Those who are on yep, then you stay on it. Those who are with me push to west steep.
Understood.
If only this wasn't totally exposed to the road.
They don't have any ammo bags, do you?
Drummer mate, I'm gonna be honest with you, you're gonna wanna just commit suicide. That's a fucking long run. Alright.
The game will be done before you get here.
Squad members, do not give up if you get down.
Here, be careful, enemy somewhere close southeast. Does anyone have a... Does anyone see the ready mill? I've got AT out.
Yeah, it's up here.
Where at? Give me a bearing, please. I hear it. Someone to the southeast. I'm gonna engage. I'm gonna see if I can hit it.
Nine fucking tickets.
Alright lads, you've all been fun, but this will be my last round.
Oh shit!
Copy
that.
Cheers for
too close for the work.
squad members.
Yeah, thanks for leading, man.
Yeah, cheers.
Thanks, mate.
How do you commit suicide or redeploy?
You type in respawn with the button on the left of number 1 on your keyboard.
Tilde.
We lost.
Tilde, I respawn.
Oh, we still got one ticket.
Okay.
Sure, Joe. Good game.
Very good.
Thanks for the
Nice. I'll be right back. Fucking tempting after that much. Go Russian.
Advance and secure. Push out and secure all objective areas.
Oh boy, it's Scorpo.
Oh, yes, big
To one of the
explode.
trucks and let me think about it. I'm on the leftmost truck. Well, rightmost, I suppose. Yes.
PKP time.
Hey, Bertrand. Could you please take something useful? Like a lat instead of a marksman?
A rifle with training wheels.
Oh my god, I have a mark.
Oh, hey man.
Hey dude, what's up?
Oh, we always have a marksman, why?
Oh god, please don't give me a responsibility today. It is...
Dormer, could you please take heavy anti-tank or lat or something?
What's that Dermatron mean?
It is very much not a responsibility day today, my dude.
Yeah, just in case I need you to do something.
How do I switch?
Okay guys, so we're gonna go to Uskendalan radio tower, and we're gonna set up around there.
How do I switch class?
You either go to an ammo crate and use that, or you respawn. It's actually kind of cold in here.
Get in the truck, my nigga. Hey, Goose.
There we go.
Get in the truck.
Oops.
Hey, I think somebody is in the wrong truck. If you're not in the truck with me, you're in the wrong truck. Thank you.
No one's saying anything in my squad. This is gonna be one of those rounds.
Jump in mine if a slot opens. Squad leads a mate of mine.
Who?
Vasily.
Who? Mega. Oh, yeah,
He's the one that was teaching English in Russia. He's back now.
Oh no, it's dark. This is scary.
Bro, fun air, mate.
Hey, I'm crossing on your left.
Alright, so at least someone's taking the initiative of leapfrogging. But doing the honorable duty of getting the first point.
Let's hope we can make it, hey?
Truck's faster.
It's a long fucking tunnel, damn.
Wow, I've never seen this truck move so fast, 100 kilometers per hour, holy shit.
Mate, we're catching you. Fucking hurry up, will ya?
Turning right.
We just went through the M5 tunnel.
Woo! All good.
Jesus, that's funny.
If this was armor, we would have all
an
died
advanced
right there.
braking maneuver.
Oh, you got bombed hard into something.
We hit the
Apartment
Armco at
gaming
like
drops
100k
fucking
now.
ice cube. Books the shipper.
That's right.
I've seen this map, it's fucking pretty nice. Yeah, machine
Kind of
guns
reminds me
up
of
ahead.
Noah, wow.
Interesting, considering I'm pretty sure this is Sweden.
Well, I mean, like, you know, it's general look of it.
Yeah, no, I know.
I know it's like not like human-ass jungle, like it's got birch trees and stuff, you know.
I think it's the combination of like the really hilly terrain and
Yeah,
just
and
the
the
shade of
houses.
green.
And the houses as well, yeah.
Alright, someone get out and tell me where I should drive this damn thing, because I think I can't see.
Come right a bit. Yep, you should be. Okay, actually, back up.
Nah, this isn't working.
Come right 5 degrees. More. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, we just take the next point. We're coming.
Oh hey, this looks like a good spot to set up a hub. Oh, the truck needs to be close.
The truck needs to be closer. I have the truck up here. Yep, further. Got it, bro. Drive it all the way up here.
If you can use the ladder on this, probably not.
Yeah, keep driving it that way. Keep driving it that way. Come up between those trees, yeah. Sweet.
Yeah, ladder don't work.
Alright, drop the supplies. The enemy truck coming.
Enemy truck?
Hey, if you got anti-tank, deal with that fucker.
There's infantry down there, be careful!
Get this hab up. Correct. Organic noob. Start digging that, oh, you've got a sniper. Okay.
Bad fucking terrain for this.
Enemies to your 0 north directly north. Past the vehicle.
That. They behind us. Oh no.
Fuck!
Go in here, close to where the radio is. Got him?
Yep.
Get me back up to
Don't like hilltops like that because you can't see what's coming up at you like that. It's
There's enemy trucks
not great terrain.
Let's move the fucking truck because I kind of fucking left him in that spot.
It's a thing, like when you're on top of a hill, nobody can shoot down at you, and it's really hard to attack up it, but it's easy to get rolled up on, whereas if you're in the bottom of a valley, everyone can shoot down on you, but you can see them really easily.
Right, let's get this hab up.
Oh shit! I'm hit!
Oh my god, do we seriously not have a medic? We don't have a medic.
You guys dig. I heal you, you're going to be...
My god, I hate how like we get enemy like really close to our fucking point, but like they jerk off in the fall instead of taking the fight to them.
Yeah.
Squad to your north, east, west. Yep, north, east and west.
How often is a medic organic in the squad anyway? Well,
they're close.
I mean, you generally wouldn't have a medic organic in a squad, or a section, but at the same time, that's real life, and real life is substantially different than game mechanics.
Yeah, you also want this game to be fun. You don't want, yeah. I mean, there's like some countries have a dedicated COS, combat lifesaver at the squad levels, like kind of like a mini medic, I guess.
Yeah. No one's getting me up.
Hey, why on.
Can someone get me up? I'm
Let's
at
get
the
this,
bend in the
fucking
road
hab filled.
northeast.
I'll get you, Ross.
I'll get you, Ross.
We got an auto rifleman down directly west of me as well.
Ugh.
No medic in the squad.
Enemy fucking truck, enemy truck. If you got lat, get on that truck.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Fuck it, I'll respawn.
Need ammo, I need to find the AT rounds.
Yeah, we've got the ammo there. And a box.
Such bad terrain! Oh my lord. Like, they could just roll right up on me, I wouldn't see them until the last second.
Pressing fire, for fuck's sake. Alright, good job, guys. Bit of a sham, but we got there.
West. It's down there somewhere. God! Oh! One directly on my body.
Hey, that fucking vehicle's back. Oh wait, no, it's a friendly. Never mind.
Oh, we have a medic now at least. Fuck, and he just got downed. Yep. It's on my position, it's like fucking H873. There's a marksman. There's like at least 2 or 3 guys down here. They're coming up the hill straight at us. Such a bad position. Like, it seemed good on paper,
West of the
Yeah, watch out, guys.
but the slope kills it.
You got optics, only comes with optics.
Guys, we've got an enemy hab that's actually very close to us, just down the hill from us, so...
MRAP south, flanking around to our left. Can't see fucking shit.
Also to the north, northeast. It's like 50 north. Flank very empty north, watch your back.
And this is why I hate defending hilltops. Where? Where the fuck did that come from?
Guys gotta push off. 220. 220, on me.
This would be better if this squad, instead of being up here, if like... In fact, if these guys... Holy fuck, if these guys were pushed down either on this road or this road, so they could get flanking shots into these guys. Like, if they were doing anything at all useful, that'd be really good. Or if, you know, these guys could... I guess they're moving south now, but because we're stuck on top of a hill trying to defend against shit we can't even see, it ain't working out so well, and our hab's gone down. And everyone in here is dead. We've lost the point, or we're about to. Hab's down. Fuck they're doing? Oh, it's the mortar squad. Okay. That makes sense then.
You've got an entire motorized squad come towards you. Don't worry, comrade.
Oh, we're toasted, dude. We're gone. Our hab is being dug right now. Hab's being dug.
Yeah, okay. Spawn at the other hab at Buscadellen Marina.
We do have a mortar squad. I don't know what they were firing at, but it wasn't helping us. Oh no, I'm just fucking salty today. This has not been going well. I still don't like the persistent ammo thing, but yeah, the ammo getting system is pretty alright now, I guess. Wish more of these houses were enterable. This map would be a lot better if more of these houses were enterable. Because currently, like, 5 of them are. There's, like, you can see interiors, but there's nothing in there. You can't get in there. Did he just fucking grenade our own... Oh my god. I hope that wasn't what it looked like. I really do. Because if that was what it looked like, the genius next to me just grenaded our own armor. Imagine actually being able to see what you're engaging. Now they got a 50 cal up there. Probably a striker or a MRAP. Even though we have the far better camouflage for this map, isn't it amazing how much easier it is for them to see us?
Probably because we're massive ass green beans in an urban area.
No, I'm in the forest right now and they can still see me. Like, it's just, I don't know. I can see why people bitch about this map so much. If the houses were enterable, it would be alright, but they're not. So there's fuck all cover. Can't even tell if that was enemy shooting or friendly there. Okay, it was enemy. Can't bipod on this. Ooh. Hello. There we go. Oh, and I can't aim down now.
Let's get to work, fellas.
Brilliant.
Time to earn them rubles. back this building. If we get that, we can put fire onto their hab and start cutting off their reinforcement.
Where the
Visual enemy
fuck
off
from?
that radio tower. 105.
Fuck. Oh, if I had a grenade. And he downs me. He fucking downs me. I miss every shot and he fucking downs me.
It would be sick if this map had fucking interiors for the building. So
This map would be not worthless if there was interiors for the buildings.
My version would be through the roof.
I'm just fucking astonished how easily they can see us.
Okay, guys, I think it's bad that we're just kind of running around in a random team, so please drop what you're doing and get back to the rally point number 2. If you're dead, fuck it, just give up and respawn at the rally point 2. Everyone get rally point 2. Horny popcorn. Run if you can. I'm going to draw us a map for the attack.
I think we could just go down into the road.
Everyone into the BTR, we're gonna rush them. Oh, you guys, get closer to the rally.
Alright, I've set the path. Let's go do it, guys.
Striker on us.
You have AT, take out that strike.
Hey, any rifle
Guy during the like passes it back to where the enemy is. So like out back.
Yeah, he was busy trying to tell everyone to follow him, even though we were busy being given totally different orders from our squad leader. He wasn't listening.
That's a negative.
Fuck me. Absolute clusterfuck. I can't even... Oh, there they are. I can't bipod though, so I'm not going to hit them. 175 moving right to left. They're going to come around the high side. God, it would be so nice to be able to fucking set this thing up. Can't hear you. Busy shooting. And grenaded. Oh my fuck. Fuck is wrong with this team? I mean, what the fuck is wrong with this server in general tonight? Have 2 days of really amazing games on here, and then tonight is just a fucking dumpster fire.
I'm hit! Get Doc up here!
Hey, if you got a spare bandage, get that guy back up.
Again, I get shot by a guy I can't even see. They're wearing fucking OCP. They stick out like fucking fluoro vests against the forest. Yet I couldn't see him and he could perfectly see me.
Why are these guys like doing clump together and like not pushing up?
Well, it all just got quiet all of a sudden.
We're gonna push up. Like the hab is right there. We can like.
Yeah, but there's a fucking BT vehicle.
Is the enemy's right?
They're right on top of us. Okay, right. That one was about 50 meters off my front.
Push up, push up.
If you have grenades, please fucking use them. We're taking fire from the right.
Machine gunners, get the fucking cover support. Wow.
Where the fuck is that coming from? And hit again.
Shit, sorry, pick it up.
Oh, was that a fucking team kill? Was that a... Oh my fucking god, are you fucking serious? A squad mate right next to me team kills me. What the fuck with this team? There's definitely something down there, but you know what? At this point... Yeah, there it is. Oh! Tried to bipod and it won't set up. There's someone in the field directly west of us. Fuck are all these guys doing? These ones. And we've had a mortar squad this whole time. The mortar squad have been set up on that Rucher line the whole time.
Boys, that was
I've not heard a single friendly mortar round land anywhere for the entire match. So what the fuck are they doing? There's got to be someone down there, but I can't see them. Unless that's a... I don't think that's a body, I think that's a bush. But
Did I friendly fire someone? My respawn is like 100 seconds.
Don't know.
Let me heal you, man.
Is he down there? There he is. Or at least one of them. Are you fucking serious? Where?
The lack of divide in people recently is disappointing. They just won't divide.
Well, I mean, I don't blame them. They can't see what the fuck is going on, and the terrain is just absolutely shit for it.
Alright, Scott, just so you know, the friendly fob is completely out of ammo, but apparently...
Red house, left side.
A,
fucking 223.
Behind their lines and attack them from...
They're all behind that.
Failing that, trying to get to the movement marker. That's the jump-off point for our next flanking attempt. It's to your northwest.
Gotcha, you fucking shit.
Nice.
Oh, one friendly up there.
also need you on this movement.
Ready, comrade.
Yeah, wait one.
Alright, let's divide this way to the south.
Had to deal with a shithead that was trying to pick us off out of the rally.
Alright. So yep, just come and try and rejoin me, guys. If you've made it to the rally point, follow the green arrows I've laid down. Stay along the beach, near cover, and concealment. And we can see some friendly blue dots from 7 also moving up. So this area is fairly secure. I'll drop us a new rally point once I get to the bend.
Fuck.
Here's a good spot, I think. Over here.
Fuck off. Why is it always me? They have a fucking boner for me tonight.
Alright, rally point deployed. So our objective is a big 2-story building that's close to the bridge, and we want to occupy that building and just shoot the fuck out of these guns. How copy?
All clear.
Getting low on ammo as well. 2 full belts, 2 partials.
Hey, do I have an order for me?
You've got a machine gunner who's very low on ammo.
Set up on these.
My game crashed. Fucking hell! Alright, well, fuck it, we're done with squad. Fuck that shit. Right, well, I'm just gonna call it. It's been a fucking dumpster fire from start to finish, so let's see who else is on. The one time we actually get a flank on them, and it looks like I might get a chance to use my fucking machine gun, the game crashes. Nah, it's pretty much nobody on. So, fuck it. I'm gonna end it there. Thanks for somehow putting up with that. I will catch you next time.